The two schools are just 8 miles apart. Some of these guys live in the same neighborhood, and yet they are going to be opposite sides of the football field tonight. It should be a classic. The Beaufort Bowl. Bob Stevens along with Mike Covert. The Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series moving north of the Broad for what should be a whole lot of fun tonight.
I'll tell you what, Bob, this is going to be a whole lot of fun. You've got two teams here. We've got the setup for something pretty spectacular. Whale Branch coming off of a horrendous defeat last week to Hilton Head. Before that, tough loss to Bluffton. Battery Creek losing over at Estill. So they're all sides of the ball. They need this. They want this. When we're adding the trophy along with it, this is going to be more than what I think the fans paid for.
Can you spell hungry? These two teams are hungry.
There's an old saying we had in NASCAR was that, you pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge of it. And I think tonight both stands are going to feel that.
And a great night for football. That humidity broke. What'd you do?
Believe me, I didn't ask for it. We didn't ask for it. We love the heat. We want more heat. So, but it is a great night out here. Battery Creek, beautiful campus. The field is in spectacular shape. Speaking of being in shape, I felt bad hearing about the defensive lineman for Whale Branch breaking his leg this week in practice. That's really got to put Jerry Hatcher and Coach Jerry Hatcher in a pinch, if you will.
Both teams are really have been battling injuries. They've had to replace seniors from a year ago. They're still kind of feeling their way around, but that's the beauty before you get into the district games of these kind of games. You can kind of find something, and we might see something tonight. Whale Branch trying to get it together. I think they feel better if the attitude's better this week. And I tell you what, Battery Creek, they've got a great set of linebackers in their 3 linebacker set, and Unique Crittenden's going to be a fun player to watch tonight.
Oh, very much so. And again, I can't impress upon the viewers enough to take a look as we go forward through the night and see the intensity. You can almost feel it building here in the stadium, and we still have just a little bit before kickoff. One of the things that we are in really week 3 of the high school football season. But some would say that's too early to look forward, but I don't think so. The way that this season has started out with many of the teams not in region play yet, 2 losses here, 1 loss there, this means an awful lot.
Oh, it certainly does. And this is a rivalry game. Tell me, you remember your rivalry game in high school?
Absolutely. I can't forget it. And, growing up in Virginia, when I played football and wrestled and so forth.
How did it feel to win it?
We didn't beat our rivals all that much. When we did beat them, that's what it was all about. And fortunately, that was on homecoming most of the time, and nothing better than a win in your own stadium.
Absolutely. So. All right, it'll be Whale Branch against Battery Creek, the Battle of Beaufort. It's the Beaufort Bowl. They'll be playing for this trophy. We'll have kickoff and all kinds of great excitement from this stadium, Dolphin Stadium, here in Beaufort when we come back on WHHI Sports.
It's summer and duck hunting season is in full swing. Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Bob Stevens along with Mike Covert, the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series with Coach Jerry Hatcher of Whale Branch. You guys need a win. It's been a tough time south of the Broad. You're back, at least in the backyard again. Got to feel a little better?
Well, we feel good about it. We think we have a chance. It's going to be a tough game. I expect a low-scoring game, but we think we can make competitive tonight.
What kind of progress have you seen this team make over the last week?
They're growing not just the last week. They're growing weekly and daily. And but you don't sometimes see it on the scoreboard, but I see it daily. We're getting better, and we're just playing for October.
Coach, at Covert Aire, we like it hot, and we look for the heat to come. So playing along those lines, how are you going to cool down Battery Creek, coming into a hostile environment? It's warm outside. How are you going to cool this Dolphin defense down enough to put points on the board?
Well, we made some changes at practice, schematic changes this week from what you've seen in the past, and it's nothing major, but the way we line up is going to be different. We intend to blitz as often as we can when it's allowed and the situation allow it, but hopefully we can get out early. We'll see.
Injury bug continues to bite you guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, we lost Sanjay Jones Wednesday at practice. He was our freshman starting defensive end. Just a freak thing. He got tackled and broke his leg. That's a big loss. He had 3 TFLs last week, recovered a fumble, but you deal with those things, you move on.
What's the big thing that needs to happen for you guys tonight to win?
We need to tackle. We don't tackle very good now, but we've addressed that all week with tackling circuits, and I hope to see some improvement tonight.
All right, good luck to you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
Thank you.
Coach Jerry Hatcher joining us. We will now talk to Coach Jim Schumann of the Battery Creek Dolphins, in here after just one game, one loss. Tough one at Estill, on the road, tough place to win in Estill. How do you feel about your ball club? You got a good feeling?
Oh yeah, we got a really good feeling tonight. Our guys have had a great week of practice. They're really fired up. They know the stakes tonight. They know it's a rival game. They know community bragging rights are in order, so they're ready to go.
Coach, when you talk about them being ready to go, this Whale Branch team played a powerhouse in Bluffton and you could say a powerhouse in Hilton Head, bigger schools, bigger bodies. Are they gunning for you guys? Or what's your feeling about that? Next year, y'all going to be in the same league and all?
Right. It's this game. We could play it any time of the year. It could be. We could have played the 49ers last week. It doesn't matter. This game, the emotion of this game, they're ready to go. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. Most of these guys have grown up playing Pee Wee and Little League together. Their moms are related, dads are brothers, a lot of them. So it's one of those games where you can throw anything out the door except what's going to happen on the field.
What does this ball club need to do to get over the hump, win that first one, and get something going like you did last year when you started slow and got some momentum going?
Oh, we just got to keep playing as a team. We're very youthful. We've overcoming the injuries we've had. Our guys have had to step in. They got to continue to step in and just play as one unit, and that will get us over the hump.
You going to say anything to the guys about what happened last year, about how close you came and the big rivalry part of it and all that?
Oh no, I don't have to say anything. A lot of our cheerleaders have sold T-shirts with a running tally, and they see that score every day. So they know how close it was last year. So it's one of those things you don't have to say anything.
All right. Well, good luck to you this week. We got a big trophy.
Nice.
Got a bunch of big trophies for you to play for tonight. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, Coach Jim Schumann of Battery Creek. We're going to be ready for the kickoff. You excited about this one?
I'm really excited about it, but glad to be here with you as well. The Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series is awesome for this whole area, and to be able to take this hardware back to their high school, put it on display for years to come, and say, hey, you know what? That night, that field, I played and I won, and share that with family. That's going to mean something forever.
It's the Beaufort Bowl on the Covert Aire High School Football Championship Series. We're going to have the kickoff coming up in just a moment.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, Kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
What we have here, brand new 2013 Dodge Charger, 25 miles MPG, V8 with fuel-saving technology, paddle shifters, best-in-class 8.4 touchscreen radio, including backup camera, navigation, and Bluetooth. Come ask for Charles Manigo, I'll save you $2,000 off this vehicle.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
New Innovia Touch Carpet is made with nature-based fibers that repel liquids and spills while holding their color for years of fade-resistant beauty. And it's on sale now at Carpet One Floor & Home for up to 50% off. Don't skip your chance to go walking on sunshine with the Novia Touch. Carpet One, we've got you covered.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
Everything is ruined.
It's okay. We're ready.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The Fire and Water Cleanup Team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
Welcome back as we get ready for the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl. The Battery Creek Dolphins taking on the Whale Branch Warriors. Battery Creek breaking down the sign, coming out on the field. Bob Stevens and Chuck Zapek bringing you the game, the great rivalry matchup. Chuck, there is nothing like a backyard brawl.
That's for sure, Bob. And there's a little bit of a fight left in this team. Last year, or for Battery Creek, they lost to Whale Branch early in the season, and now it's time to make that back up for them. This is a 2A team in Battery Creek versus Whale Branch being a 1A team. Bigger school, but they lost last year. They got a bigger challenge.
Well, the two schools used to be together. They've been apart now for 4 years after the expansion, the creation of the Whale Branch Warriors. It's just fantastic when you get a game that is just being played for the second time, and the first game went down to passes into the end zone, in the final minute, that sort of thing, as Whale Branch came up a winner, and now Battery Creek defending the home turf. They are in the blue, Whale Branch is in the purple and gold, and getting ready to kick it off and get this thing started. Both teams excited to get that first win of the season, try to get off the schneid. They feel like they maybe are better than their record might indicate, and try to show it here early on in the season. High short kick, grabbed at the 20. Oh, he's got a running lane. He is wide open, and he might just go the distance. Oh, Whale Branch getting a great run there. That was Ezekiel Carter playing an up back, the junior, and he broke free and nearly broke it for the touchdown.
He came right up the middle, Bob, as you just saw, and he makes a great sprint for the goal, and it's a kicker that comes up and makes a diving tackle at the very end. Number 33 was trailing behind him. He almost was going to catch up to him, but a great return and gives him good field position at the 33-yard line.
Terrific field position for the Whale Branch Warriors. 0-2 on the season, but coming in feeling like they might be better than that. They've been playing south of the Broad, big losses to Bluffton and Hilton Head where they were blown out early. Devontae Glover, the quarterback, fumbles the center exchange, falls on it, at least maintains possession, but gains nothing.
He got a bad exchange that time from the center. He wasn't able to control the snap. But Bob, they come into this tonight's game. Both teams are running teams, and that's what we plan to see is a lot of running game. They typically, as they did on that first play, line up, and they are right now with two backs in the backfield.
Eric Saunders is the center. He'll be the one trying to make the good exchange this time to Glover. Now they go into the I. Give to the tailback. That's 42, Malik Brown. Malik Brown, right straight up the middle.
Nice block by 51, Jason Campbell. He's the 5'9", 240-pound senior. They line up at fullback. Oh, look out. Talk about a bowling ball, Bob.
There you go. It'll be second down from the 26, third and three, rather, from the 26. Glover sending two receivers wide to the left. Now hands it to Brown again, and Brown pounds his way down to the 20-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down for Whale Branch.
Yeah, Brown's only a sophomore coming into the season this year. There's 14 freshmen and sophomores on the varsity team, Bob.
7 yards on his first carry, 5 on his second, a first down for Whale Branch. As Glover brings him to the line, again, twin set to the left. Hands it again to Brown, and Brown picks up about 4 off the left side.
Look who made that tackle from the outside, number 87. That's Unique Crittenden, the running back who scored 9 rushing touchdowns last year, had 2 touchdowns over 80 yards. Look at the speed he used, Bob, to catch the runner from behind.
Might actually be a better linebacker than he is, or maybe a safety in college than he is as a running back. Crittenden, Jason Green, and Isaiah Sloan, great linebackers on this Battery Creek team. Second down. Little misdirection play there.
Yeah, Michael Danzler, the running back, number 10, gets tripped up going into the line of scrimmage. As we mentioned early on in the show, Bob, this team has lost 2 games in a row, getting beat by a 4A team, Bluffton, and then losing to a 3A team, Hilton Head High School, last week. Now they're playing down to a 2A. Hopefully they'll be able to compete a little better.
And next year they will be a 2A team, and this will be even more on the line when these two rivals play. Glover under center, gives to his deep back, good hole up the middle, and a first down. A great run there by Michael Danzler. Danzler was the leading rusher on this team a year ago. Battled some injuries, did not play in last week's loss to Hilton Head, but boy, he got some room there. And made it down inside the 10.
Nice surge there. Led the offensive line. Kaser Middleton, 5'10", 230-pound senior offensive lineman, leading the way, Bob.
Good drive for Whale Branch now. Back-to-back first downs, 9 minutes left in the first. Give is to Danzler, and he gets nothing. He gets nothing. Great defensive play by Isaiah Sloan, the 6', 220-pound senior.
Yeah, Sloan comes up. Sloan made 112 tackles last year. And you can see why. He led the team in tackles.
So now second and goal from the 10 as Danzler lost a yard on that carry. Again, split, twin set to the left. I formation. Danzler, the tailback, gets the toss, juggles it a little bit, but then gets some room on that left-hand side. Playing to the short side of the field, but playing yet with the extra 2 receivers out there to block.
Yeah, you're right, Bob. And they ran into the sideline, and typically, you like to get the speed on the outside where there's a little bit more room to run the other way. But they decide to run it into the sideline. They get a pretty good block on the end of the line of scrimmage by number 9, but that's not enough to get him into the end zone.
Gain of about 4. Now it brings up a third and goal from the 6. Neither one of these teams really wants to kick the football. They would like to get 6s, certainly, and not 3s. Now the give is to Danzler. Danzler powers his way inside the 5 to about the 4. That's not Danzler, rather. That is Stefan Eugene getting his first carry of the game. In heavy traffic, gets inside the 5. So 4th and goal. Looking over Whale Branch is at their coaching staff. There you see Battery Creek's Jim Schumann, physics teacher. We're going to talk more about that as the game goes on. You don't see a lot of those coaching high school football. 4th and goal, they're going to go for it. Devontae Glover, hands to the up back. They're trying to surprise them a little bit because they had gone to the tailback the rest of the way down, but they do not get it home. That's that big lineman, Jason Campbell, the 240-pound senior, who they thought might catch him by surprise, but a great play by Sloan.
Yeah, along with 24, Alto Chapman, the linebacker, came up and they closed that hole. It didn't open up very long, and they were able to squeeze it and force it over on downs.
So a change of possession after Whale Branch holds the ball for nearly half of the first quarter. Now we will get to see Battery Creek take it from the 3-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, a ServPro timeout. ServPro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
We welcome you back to the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl from Dolphin Stadium in Beaufort, home of the Battery Creek Dolphins as they play the Whale Branch Warriors. Still early first quarter, first time for Whale Branch to get the ball. The senior Zach Mahan had to come off the bench last week. He will run the show. Unique Crittenden is 87. He's going to get the ball a lot. He gets it on the first carry, and he doesn't get much.
Bob, let me set that offensive line for Battery Creek Dolphins. At center is Jonathan Wright. He's a senior, 6 feet, 285 pounds. The left guard is Cooper Kaminsky. He's 5'10", 205 pounds. And then we have the left tackle is Jay Jenkins. He's also he's a junior. The right guard is 56 Seth Priester, and the right tackle is Michael Rays. Michael is 5'7", 260-pound junior. Whoa!
We're going to give him a couple of yards out to the 5. Now you see some very interested Dolphins. They'd like to get things going. Made it to the playoffs, won a game a year ago. Oh, Crittenden gets a hole and fights his way up across the 15 to about the 17-yard line. Helmet comes off. Unique Crittenden will put it back on. We'll come to the sidelines after the helmet comes off, but great run.
Oh, it was,
he hit the
too.
hole so quickly, didn't he?
Oh, you're right, Bob. We seen him break 2 touchdowns over 80 yards last year. He does have a tremendous amount of speed. And you mentioned about their playoff victory. That was the first playoff victory they had in 10 years here at Battery Creek.
Yep. Whale Branch also a playoff winner last year for the first time in school history. So these are two teams that are used to some success. A Walgreens first down for the Battery Creek Dolphins as Crittenden busted it out to the 15. Now the give to number 33, Battery Creek. Getting the ball to...
Oh, see here in the Salty Dog replay, 65 comes through there and he just lowers the boom on him. I think that's Pinkney. He changed his number, didn't he?
No, Pinkney's... Now you got him changing jerseys, too. We've got a penalty on the play, so the run doesn't count. We got a little procedure call. First penalty of the game. Jim Schumann talking to his coaches on the sidelines. Schumann's done an excellent job here in just his 3rd season. Went to Charleston Southern. Got his master's degree from Ohio U, and as I mentioned, a science teacher. One of the courses he teaches is physics. He told me last night, he says, you know what, I see more guys in my classes now than I used to. And I think that's a good thing for all of us to see, those guys getting ready, college preparatory work. Here's Crittenden on the sweep. Flag is thrown as Crittenden gets outside and gets up across the 20.
Yeah, they try to get Unique on the end, give him some room. The biggest plays in high school football occur on the outside, around end. And Aires were trying to use all that speed to get him out there, but he runs into number 40 from Whale Branch, and that's Stefan Eugene, a sophomore who has almost as much speed.
Yep, a holding call. This is going to hurt. As Zach Mahan gets the play, brought into him by Raheem Cooper.
That's the referee out there, Greg Rollins, 18 years from Greenwood, South Carolina, making the indication that they moved the ball back 10 yards.
So now they're all the way back at the 10-yard line. Second and outside of 15 yards. Back to throw. Mahan finds his receiver open for a first down, or for a lot of yards. He's still got a ways to go for a first down. Eric Freeman making the catch, the 6'5" senior. 6'5". You were talking to him before the game. He's got his eyes set, what, going to Georgia Southern?
Georgia Southern. That'd be a good place for him to go to. Only a junior, but he's being scouted by a number of Division I teams and 1A teams. Nice gentleman that we met before the game.
So a gain of about 13 there gets them close to a first down. Third and about 3. Trying to loosen up the Whale Branch defense with that quick toss. Split backs. We give to Crittenden on the short side. Gets the first down and more. Breaks it loose. Unique Crittenden, a Walgreens first down.
Wow, that's what they're looking for, is get that ball on the perimeter as quickly as possible, get it in Unique's hands. Once again, into the sideline, he just outruns everybody. Number 40, once again, gets a shot at him, but he's able to break the arm tackle and get through there. Stefan Eugene wasn't able to bring him down that time. But it looks like there's a penalty, Bob.
Uh-oh. Gain of 20 on the play, but now they're bringing it back. Yep, there's the laundry back in the backfield. See a number of Dolphins. Boy, they have gone through the injuries. A lot of guys without the shoulder pads and helmets this week.
Along with Freeman as the wideout, the other wideout is a fellow by the name of Frazier. You know, driving over here, I came up Joe Frazier Highway. Did you take that too, Bob?
Yes, I did.
You know you're in Beaufort when you're on Joe Frazier Highway.
Absolutely. The ball is brought all the way back on a 5-yard penalty. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for Battery Creek. Zach Mahan, the senior, under center. Trying to get the ball out to Freeman, and Freeman can't hang on to it. Not sure he'd have gotten a whole lot anyway.
Well, they're really working that into the sidelines and trying to get the ball in perimeter. Unsuccessful that time.
Yeah, that'll bring up a 4th down and bring up a punting situation for Battery Creek. Now here's where the fun begins. But Zach Mahan is also the punter. He's also the place kicker. All kinds of things can happen when you got the quarterback punting. Last guy I remember doing that, Danny White.
Yeah.
The Cowboys, remember?
Yeah.
And you can make some things happen. Bad snap. Boy, he gets it away, but gets it high in the air and short. Take it at the 43-yard line, brought back up the field. Whale Branch getting the ball to Siobhan Simmons, the 6-foot senior. Gives the Warriors great field position again.
Well, the bad snap really didn't allow the punter to get any kind of rhythm, so Mahan just tried to get it out of there so it wouldn't get blocked.
That was the 1-step punt, wasn't it? Something you like to get a couple of steps. That was the almost half-step punt. First down at the 33.
You must be an old punter, Bob, to know that.
Well, I've watched a lot of punts in a lot of years. My team has punted a lot. Every team I played on, we punted a lot. Not a good sign, huh? Whale Branch with the ball, 33 yards away from pay dirt. They were stopped inside the 5 on their first possession. Devontae Glover rolling out to the left, looking for a little swing pass. It is complete for a gain of about 3. Jamar Scott making the catch. He's just a sophomore. Again, fake it to the up back. Crittenden in the pursuit. And they're going to throw it away from him. They're going to try to keep it away from 87. Gain of about 2.
They caught him in zone coverage, and that flat was open. The defensive halfback laid back, but they knew they could rally to the football and stop it for a short gain, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, 2nd and 8. Glover takes a look down both lines. Well, we've got a little movement. Looked to me like Malik Brown, the tailback, may have started forward a little too soon. Might have been somebody on the line that Had him moving.
Well, Bob, I want to take this opportunity while we have a chance here to welcome you to the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl, and as your first-time announcer, welcome to WHHI-TV in the high school football game of the week.
Fun to be a part of it. Fun to watch the kids. Fun to watch their parents, and all of the hoopla, all of the tradition, all of the joy that comes from high school football on a Friday night. You know, New River Mall has it all. Over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location. Devontae Glover getting the 5-yard penalty to help him out. Now it's second down on a long 3. Gives it to the tailback. Whale Branch. Javon Gardner spins for a couple, but there's not much room there.
Kind of got the running back 22 got knocked back into the hole. Wasn't able to get in and kind of surge in his block there. That's Keneen Porter. I think they may go back to one of their bigger fullbacks to kind of blow the hole open.
Keep your cool this season with Covert Aire. Their highly trained technicians are here to take care of your heating and air conditioning needs 24/7. Jerry Hatcher glad the weather has cooled off just a little bit. The Whale Branch head coach said he was hot this week in practice in more ways than one. Devontae Glover rolling right. Got a man open but cannot hang on. That was Jamar Scott who caught that first pass.
Devontae isn't a natural passer, but he does throw very well on the run. Here he hits his receiver almost perfectly, just let him a little too much. But you'll see when Devontae gets his feet underneath him, it improves his arm.
Butler Chrysler Jeep Dodge, one of our sponsors, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. So now, fourth down again for Whale Branch. Not confident in their kicking game. In fact, I don't believe the school has ever converted a field goal. So they're going to go for it on 4th and about 4. Glover gives it to his tailback, Gardner, and Gardner does not get enough. So yet again, the Battery Creek Dolphins have held after giving up great field position.
You see Seth Priester in there, defensive lineman, 6'1", 210 pounds. He's a junior making the stop on the 4th down, what causes the ball to go over. Once again, Whale Branch doesn't take advantage of good field position, Bob.
Well, they've had terrific field position. They have been inside the Battery Creek 40 on both of their possessions to begin them and have come away with nothing. Now Zach Mahan brings the Dolphins up. Can they get something going? They got one first down in their first possession. Mahan in trouble and sacked back inside his own 15-yard line.
That's too bad. The senior had an opportunity to throw the ball, but he takes a little bit too long, and the rush finally gets through to him. He's got to try to get rid of that earlier. Otherwise, he's going to suffer the sack just like he did there, Bob.
Whale Branch there. That was Merlin Williams, a 6'2 junior, playing for the first time since 9th grade. And I think he decided to like football again when you make a sack like that.
He gets a sack.
So second down and long. Inside a minute left in the first quarter. Zach Mahan under center, trying to roll out to his left. Yeah, he's being pursued. He's going to tuck it and run. Gets a block to turn the corner, but just one, and is finally knocked out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Not a bad call that time to get Zach out on the edge. Give himself a little confidence that if he doesn't have a receiver open, he can take off and run with the ball, and he impresses us with his speed right there. He outruns Tyrone Bryan, number 81.
Got about 6 on the play, brings up a 3rd and 14. Battery Creek just wants to get out of their own end. Jim Schumann would like to see his team. You know, he's standing there in midfield. He's been looking over his shoulder the whole first quarter. Split backs. Oh, little trickery, but then a fumble. Now picking it up for Battery Creek.
That was Raheem Cooper, number 89. Raheem wasn't able to hang on to the hot potato. Gets the handoff. Hey, quarterback reached it to him a little bit. That's what you get. What happens when you get a quarterback that's not your normal starting quarterback. The the efficiency's not quite there.
Yep, kind of in a wingback position there was Raheem. So now on 4th down, Mahan's going to punt. Another bad snap. Mahan in trouble. Hits it left-footed. How about that? That's an athlete. Misses it off to the side, but at least he got it out of there. We'll see where they're going to mark it. And it's going to give Whale Branch, again, terrific. That's quick thinking.
They're kicking left foot.
Jim Schumann told me he really trusts Zach Mahan running the team because he's smart. He's a smart kid, does very well in school, and trusts him to make the right decisions. And the only decision he could make there was to let it fly with the left foot. A punt of about 12 yards.
Has a little bit of soccer behind him, huh?
Yeah, could be. But again, great field position for Whale Branch. As they set up at the 33-yard line. This is exactly where they set up on their last possession. They were inside the 40 after returning the opening kickoff. Devontae Glover, single back this time. Oh, pressure on him. Glover in trouble and sacked. Devontae Glover goes down in the arms
Matthew Holiday.
Matthew Holiday.
27. Matthew comes on from the edge, keeps after him. Matthew's 5'9", 160 pounds, only a sophomore, and gets his first sack.
So that's 1 sack for each team as we're going to count down the last seconds of this first quarter. The Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl has reached the quarter pole, and we've had no score.
And you're watching the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl on WHHI Sports TV.
Are you feeling hot yet? The temperature is pushing 100 outside. Right now it's hot and your air conditioning system is working hard day and night to keep you cool and comfortable. What if it stopped working? What would you do? Don't let a broken HVAC unit ruin your summer. Get a checkup from Covert Aire and let us help you prevent problems before they happen. Covert Aire provides preventative maintenance, new units, and emergency service. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
We are back in Beaufort at the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl. Whale Branch and Battery Creek. At the end of tonight's game, the MVP trophy presentation will be presented by Lava 24-Hour Fitness. Reach your peak at Lava 24-Hour Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com. Devontae Glover now on 2nd and 22. Oh, pitch back, little juggle job, but then he finally breaks free, and Stephon Eugene, who busted a long one against Beaufort a couple of weeks ago, you saw, Chuck, that got called back, but it was a terrific run. This kid's got some speed.
He's a great two-way performer. He plays linebacker just like Crittenden does on his opposing running back on the other team, and now he makes a nice run up the middle and is able to pick up about 5 yards.
About 5. But it brings up a 3rd and long. And again, these are two teams that if you've watched any length of time in this game, you can tell they're not real confident in a throwing game. Oh! That time, Whale Branch had a player wide open. I mean, that was wide open, Jamar Scott.
Yeah, Devontae Glover, the quarterback, delivers the ball right on the money. Jamar Scott runs right up the seam, splits the safeties. He's wide open and can't hang on to it, Bob. That's too bad. That was a touchdown.
So now on a 4th down, Glover takes a look at his sideline. Jerry Hatcher and crew. They are setting up to punt, but that is no guarantee. Kicking it straight up in the air. Punter for Whale Branch. And now trying to break it loose. He's trying to find the wide side of the field. Battery Creeks, 89, Raheem Cooper. most exciting play these fans from Battery Creek have had to get excited about offensively in this game.
It's not too bad of a snap. Fortunately, his knee didn't hit the ground. He gets it off. It's a short punt. You would think with the one bounce they'd be able to cover it, but he breaks right through the middle here. 4 guys miss him, and then he makes another tackle, would-be tackler miss, and makes a nice run out of it. And they get the best field position of the day, Bob.
Yeah, they've at least got some field position. They're not playing from inside their own 20-yard line. Beginning at the 36, Zach Mahan, the do-everything quarterback for Battery Creek, tosses it out. They got some running room, and up across the 40, 45-yard line up to the 47.
Well, that's another two-way player, Tyrone Dilbert. Tyrone also plays linebacker number 33. You see him here. Looks like he can not only tackle, he can break tackles. Makes a nice move there. Runs through tackle, and almost on his way, he got pulled down from behind. Number 50 was able to pursue the play and bring him down. That was Elijah Green, the 6 foot, 195-pound sophomore, bringing him down from behind.
He got 9 yards plus. They're going to bring the chains out and measure. Gives us a moment to tell you that Stokes Brown Toyota of Bluffton is a premier Toyota dealership for all of the Lowcountry. It's time to drive a Toyota.
Yeah, Bob. Once again, I want to welcome you to the show. It's the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl and WHHI-TV. I was telling someone the other day, I said, who's doing the play-by-play with you? I said, it's Bob Stevens, the former anchor of ESPN Sports Desk for 6 years, also the voice of Army football and also of Savannah State. Welcome to WHHI-TV.
Thanks. It's fun to be working with a true legend. All-American. Yeah, really. Can we do that enough? Yeah. Mike Covert's with us here in the booth. We're going to bring him on from time to time and get his analysis of what's going on. Hadn't been much going on at this point. We've got a little over 10 minutes left in the second quarter. A 2nd and 1 now for Battery Creek.
Well, Bob, I just think it's an indication of the growth that WHHI-TV is having in the area. We're no longer just Hilton Head. We also are Bluffton and Beaufort and Hampton counties. And we have a viewership of over 70,000 homes now.
Well, and we want to, that expansion is shown in the respect that we've gotten from both sides in this game. The coaches have been terrific in helping us out, learn about these two teams. Big blast up the middle and maybe enough for a first down. Forward momentum, but boy, Whale Branch was there to meet the Dolphins with a wall. That was Darren Peaks.
Well, there's 65. 65 made a nice play there, too. That's Pickney.
Yep. Peaks got the one in the first down. Yeah, Pickney's a terrific player. Niles Pinkney, just a sophomore, and is already on the radar of any number of 1A schools in this area. So with their first Walgreens first down, second Walgreens first down of the game, Battery Creek. And now we've got Battery Creek calling a timeout. They may be planning a little something here. We've got timeout on the field, a Serve Pro timeout. Serve Pro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
Our goal at 123 Drive Driving Academy is to help students become confident, cautious, and safe drivers.
We offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training, and we are the only driving school in the Hilton Head Bluffton area that is certified to administer the road test for students. Visit our website at 123drivedrivingacademy.com or call us at 263-5023 and mention WHHI-TV to receive $10 off your training sessions.
When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, please call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
We are back at Dolphin Stadium. Battery Creek High School, Battery Creek taking on Whale Branch, the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl. Zach Mahan, quarterback of Battery Creek, takes one step up. Gotta watch out behind him. Oh, he gets it knocked down. Solid defensive play made by Whale Branch's Marion Williams. Merlin Williams.
Bob, as we mentioned earlier, Zach Mahan's in there because of the injury to Rakeem Rocky Smalls, who led the Dolphins' option offense last year. He's injured. He injured his knee. He'll be back next week, though, Bob.
Michael Dantzler was also the one putting the heat on Mahan there. Good crowd on hand on a spectacular night. In fact, I think Mike Covert brought the air conditioners over a little early. He has cooled it off. He's taken the humidity out of the air. I mean, that's how good they are. Running it right straight up the middle is Battery Creek, number 6, Darren Peaks.
That's a nice run up the middle. You know, last year, this is a team that went 6-6, but they were 5-2 in their section, 2A section, and they got that win, first one in 10 years in the playoffs, losing to Luris the end of season, but they're coming back this year trying to avenge the early season loss last year to this very same team from Whale Branch.
Yep, 13-7. Whale Branch won it at their place, just 8 miles away from here. Just a straight dive play.
Yeah, nice read that time by number 12, Zach Mahan. What he does, as you'll see in the replay here, if we do have a replay, he comes down the line and he looks at the defensive end, and as he goes upfield, he leaves the ball in the belly of the fullback. That's a straight read, and that's a nice job by number 12, the senior, Zach Mahan.
That's Tyron Dilbert moving it up the field. They've got a 4th and 2.
It's 4 down territory, Bob.
I think it is. I think anything across the 50s, 4 down territory for either one of these teams. They want to get something going on offense. Mahan keeps it. Smart call. Runs it, tucks it inside, and gets the first down.
Good job. He fakes the ball off the Unique Crittenden, and Unique leads his way up into the hole, seals the inside, and then Mahan just runs right behind him and picks up the Walgreens first down.
Gain of about 8. We've got an injured player down on the field for Whale Branch. We'll take a quick break. The Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl
on WHHI Sports TV.
I bought this. I saw it. I wanted it, so I got it. I put my hand in, cookies come out. One more time. Hand in, cookie out. Shouldn't your life be that way? When you put something into your life, you should get something more incredible back out, right? How much do you make right now? If you're whispering, not a good sign. Start at TCL and get a job right now to get cookies raining down on you. Or in other words, employment, advancement, vacation, a career. Yeah, this commercial is not about cookies, it's about you. Make it happen this fall at tcl.edu/now. It's working.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
Definitely Dunkin'.
It's always Dunkin'. Nothing but Dunkin'.
It tastes awesome. It's my absolute favorite. I run on Dunkin'.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Sophomore Elijah Green goes to the sidelines under his own power. That's good news as Mahan hands up the middle to Dilbert. Dilbert only gets a couple.
Well, you know, Bob, both these teams are running teams coming into the game, and they both got beat beat up by these bigger teams. Now they're playing against teams of their own strength, and it looks like they're sticking to what they want to do, which is run the ball and play good defense.
Boy, it's getting tough inside. The trench battle is. I've been impressed by both of these teams. Do not want to be pushed around, that's for sure. Now on a 2nd and 8. Mahan fakes the dive and then keeps it himself. It's been a good play now on 2 of the last 3 for Battery Creek.
Yeah, they go back to the well once again and runs it down the right side. They're able to follow their offensive tackle, number 85. It leads the way, makes a key block on the outside. That was Isaiah Sloan leading the way for him downfield.
So now a 3rd down and a little more than 1. As you mentioned, 4 down territory, certainly. Now Zach Mahan. Under center. Hands off to Dilbert. Boy, he's got a quick step around that corner. Gets down inside the 5. Touchdown! Touchdown, Battery Creek. Tyrone Dilbert.
Watch number 85 right here, Bob. Look at him block. Hits the defensive end. Now he's working on the defensive back. Leads the way. 33, Gilbert sees the space in between. He's able to make a little bake in the shake, and he ends up in the end zone.
So Battery Creek puts it in the end zone to take a 6-0 lead. Getting ready to kick, Ben Wallace, soccer-style kicker. And Soccer Blair puts it up and good. So with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half of the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl, Battery Creek strikes first. They lead 6-0.
Have you been in the zone? Sports Zone is the area's complete source for sporting goods and apparel. Their selection of sports equipment covers everything you need for football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Plus the latest in apparel to make you look your best. Sports Zone is also the place for teams. From uniforms to trophies, embroidered items, banners, and more. Sports Zone has it all at competitive prices. Stop by 12 Johnson Way off Route 46 near the post office in Bluffton or call 837-ZONE. Get it in the zone. Sports Zone.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
Hey, I'm Alexis James. I'm here with the 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Unlimited. That means there's absolutely no limits. The greatest off-road vehicle on the market. Holds its value the best of any other vehicle in America. Come see me, Alexis James. Right price, right here, right now.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
Back in Beaufort, where Whale Branch takes the kickoff, back in his own end and in deep trouble and thrown down inside his own 5-yard line. Braxton Bowers. Ball took a bad hop for Whale Branch, a great hop for Battery Creek, and they have pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And Bob, everything's just kind of flipped right now. The field's been flipped and the score's been flipped after the opening drives. Whale Branch had great field position, but didn't take advantage of it.
Battery Creek in some trouble. Let's go down on the sidelines and Kayla Lowe.
He can get in. I'm here with April Stibbets and Shay Von Chisholm, and they're 2 senior captains for the Battery Creek cheerleading squad. Now, can you tell me how long you've been cheerleading?
I've been cheering since I've been in at least 3rd grade.
Okay, and then what maybe made you start cheerleading?
I think cheerleading is an exciting sport, so I like cheerleading. I decided to do it.
Okay, and then April, can you tell me, do you have any future career goals, not career goals, but going to college with cheerleading?
Yes, I do. I plan on, in August 2014, going somewhere in cheering. I'm currently looking at Savannah State.
Okay, that's great. And then can you tell me maybe some of your goals?
I plan on going in the Air Force when I finish school.
All right, thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kayla. Gain of about 6 by Malik Brown on the carry. Gets him out to almost the 10-yard line. Almost a little bit of breathing room for Devontae Glover and crew. We're under 6 minutes left before halftime. Glover gives it to his tailback, and there's nothing there. The Battery Creek defense has really risen up in the last couple of possessions.
Yeah, we got to give some credit up front there. Number 79, Tyler Cochran, the defensive end, makes a good stop. He's 6'4", 220 pounds. Minyat Donley, 5'8", 160 pounds. He's playing the center guard position. And Jason Green, the big linebacker, making some stops inside.
Jerry Hatcher likes to run a lot of backs through the backfield. Michael Dantzler now the tailback. They've still got the big guy playing up front. Jason Campbell playing fullback for Whale Branch. Glover takes 2 steps back and then bolts to his left, and he's got a little bit of running room. Gets it outside the 15 and enough for a first down. Walgreens first down.
Not only did he fake out the other team, Bob, he faked me out. That was sort of a little, I don't know, he did it on his own. Looked like a passing play, then took off, and he saw that his receivers were all covered.
You know, flu shots are now available at every Walgreens store every day at Walgreens. There's a way to stay well. Devontae Glover running over to the sidelines for a moment, getting a play. Under 4.5 left in the first half. Whale Branch would love to eat the rest of this clock out before halftime and go down and march and score. Back to throw, under some pressure. Glover rolling right, now has to tuck and run. Great job by the Battery Creek secondary. Nobody was open. And Glover goes out of bounds at the 20.
Well, Glover does it all on his own right now. He goes back, the protection breaks down. Rather than step up into the pocket, he kind of runs to the outside, gets what he can out of the play, and was able to pick up 3 yards.
Got almost 5 with that one. As you see the Battery Creek sideline, the coaches over there, great mixture. Jim Schumann was telling me last night of veteran coaches and young coaches. A lot of new ideas all the time. For the first time, we see the pistol formation. Glover gets the snap. Got a little more time to throw. He's going to air this one out. Going deep, there is a little bit of contact, but appeared to be incidental contact. There is a flag on the play.
Raheem Cooper, the defensive back for Battery Creek, number 89, makes a good play.
And we've got a procedure call against Whale Branch.
Even if it was completed, it would have went for naught.
Yep. Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at the South Beach Marina and get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-shirt Factory or anytime at saltydog.com. So from 2nd and 5, it goes back to 2nd and 11 for Whale Branch. They're going to stay in that pistol formation. It does buy Glover a little bit more time if they're going to try to throw the football. And Glover is going to try to throw the football. He's got an arm, lets this one fly. Intended for Jamar Scott, but out of bounds over in front of the Whale Branch bench.
Well, the sophomore Jamar Scott, number 9, has a lot of speed to burn. He gets behind the defender. However, they're not able to successfully connect as the ball just sails slightly out of bounds.
Keep your cool this season with Covert Aire. Their highly trained technicians are here to take care of your heating and air conditioning needs 24/7. They even have a second shift now that goes from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you work later on in the day, you want to sleep in, you don't want that air conditioning guy knocking on your door at 8 a.m., although I've never found one that did. You can get one to come to your house as late as 7 o'clock. It's a ServPro timeout. ServPro Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. It's the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl
on WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire, the Lowcountry's leader in HVAC service, repair, replacement, and maintenance. Summertime tip for you: with the heat on, when you're outside cutting the grass, don't forget your air conditioner when you're done. All those grass clippings can cause the air conditioner to clog up. Be good to your AC and take a water hose and spray off the fins. Your air conditioner will thank you. Thanks a lot.
We welcome you back to Dolphin Stadium, the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl, 7-0 Battery Creek. On a 3rd and long, Devontae Glover going for all of it, and the ball is tipped. Good solid defensive play there by Battery Creek's number 84, Terry Jeanette, a junior, as the pass was intended for Jamar Scott.
You know, Bob, you guys should go back and talk about that good-looking guy from the last commercial break. Just thought I'd throw that in there.
We didn't know who it was. Stand in? You got Tom Cruise standing in for you now? Is that it?
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
There you go. 4th down and 10. And Whale Branch thought about trying to do a little something here with just under 3 minutes to go, but you don't want to give Battery Creek this kind of field position.
Well, that was a little not uncharacteristic for them, Bob. 3 passes. First, second, and third down, all long balls.
You got to loosen up that secondary if they're going to get the running game going, it would appear. This time they have time to punt. Not a very good punt, though. Does take a good Whale Branch bounce outside the 40 to almost the 44-yard line, and that's where Battery Creek will take over with 2:38 left before halftime.
Well, Bob, it's been a story of 2 different quarters. The first quarter was all Whale Branch with good field position, knocking on the door. Then all of a sudden the field flipped and Battery Creek ends up scoring, and now they had the better field position.
They have it all at New River Auto Mall, over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location. Great supporters of high school football here in the Lowcountry. Battery Creek bringing it to the line. They've got a chance now with just a little more than 2.5 to go to punch another one in before halftime. Oh, we got all kinds of movement. Everybody on the Battery Creek side of the ball moved except the guy with the football.
Well, Branch has a pretty tough defense. It's anchored by the 2 middle linebackers. They play a 4-4 defense. You have Elijah Green, number 50, and then number 40 is Stefan Eugene. You see them standing there in the middle there, 40 and 50. They're pretty imposing figures. They make a lot of tackles between them.
Well, they sure are. Reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com. 1st and 15. Now the pitch out to Crittenden. Crittenden, we haven't seen him run since early in the first quarter. Boy, he's quick.
Great tackle by 50. We just talked about him. He comes up, watch this on the play. Look at 50. Moving from his right to his left. Scrapes down the line. Beautiful tackle.
Elijah Green, who had to come out, got tweaked a little earlier, but boy, made a great play there. After a gain of only about 3, 2nd and 12. They've held Crittenden to 16 yards. Now running up the middle, Crittenden is going to add to that total. Get it down inside the 40-yard line. Clock continues to roll.
That's quite an accomplishment, Bob. You're talking about a guy that averaged 8.1 yards last year every time he touched the ball.
By my unofficial count, 4 carries for 23 yards. He had a huge run in last year's game for Battery Creek. Crittenden had an 80-yard touchdown in last year's game, ran for 120. Ran for 112 just last week. We've got a timeout on the field, a Serve Pro timeout. Serve Pro Beaufort County helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. It's the Beaufort Bowl, the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl.
On WHHI Sports TV.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
Third down, about 5 yards to go for Battery Creek. Kind of a delayed pitch. Crittenden's got some room. He's inside the 30, he's inside the 20, and down near the 15-yard line.
Wow. A little frustrated, Stefan Green there. He gets a little upset because this is something that Stefan Eugene has been working on all week. They've been running this wide pitch to Crittenden as a bread and butter play for them. They get away with it on 3rd down for a big first down, big Walgreens first down.
Gain of about 22, a little more than a minute to go, and Battery Creek knocking on the door. The 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Zach Mahan under center. Fakes the pitch, gives it to Crittenden right up the middle. He gets it inside the 5. Touchdown! Battery Creek.
Wow, what an effort. Watch number 87. It's a trap block inside. And then Crittenden is able to burst right through to the safety. Breaks the tackle, puts a little dip to his hip, a little glide to his stride, and before you know it, he's in the end zone for 6 points.
Just like that, he's now 6 carries for 62 yards. There's your average.
Now he's
a couple
up to
of
10
great
yards
runs.
a carry.
Yeah. On to kick for Battery Creek, Ben Wallace, the junior. He was perfect with the first one, but he pulls this one a little bit left. So with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the first half, the Battery Creek Dolphins have taken the lead in the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl by a count of 13-0. This is the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl
on WHHI Sports TV.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, Kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
We are back. A little laundry was on its way to the ground as we went to break here in the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl, and they have called roughing the kicker on Whale Branch, and Battery Creek can either re-kick it, or now, when you got the ball in the 1 yard line and you got a guy like they have, they're not putting Crittenden in this package. They're going to a power package here. They're going to go for 2. Mahan gives it to his back and gets it in. Battery Creek getting the 2-point conversion, and with 70 seconds left in the half, now the lead is up to 15-0. We're going to keep it right here.
Yeah, that was number 3, Tyrone Brunson, that runs for the 2-point conversion. He follows the blocks by number 58, Michael Reyes, and number 56, Seth Priester. They lead the way around that right end for that 2-point conversion, Bob.
That's good of you to give the props to those linemen, because they have done a whole lot of work to make this possible. It's 15-0 Battery Creek. They held twice in the first quarter when Whale Branch was down and knocking on the door. They held twice inside the 20-yard line, and really momentum turned after those 2 holds.
Well, it did too, and the fact that they were able to thwart those early attempts just shifted the momentum their way.
Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe on South Beach Marina. Get your Salty Dog t-shirt and at the Salty Dog t-shirt factory, or anytime at saltydog.com. Zach Mahan kicking it deep, bringing it back to the 20, 25-30. Trying to find a little lane. That's Javon Gardner. Gardner with a very nice return.
Well, one thing that Whale Branch lacks is size and experience, but one thing that they have is speed, and you'll see it right here on this. There's a lot of players out there that they can motor, and this is one of them. Number 5 shows what he's got in speed, and that's Javon Gardner, as you mentioned. Nice return.
He's a senior. Gives Whale Branch a little hope with a little over a minute to go in the first half. Well, what a momentum changer this could be if Whale Branch could make something happen in this final 61 seconds.
Once again, they're in pretty good field position. The last time they had the ball, though, Bob, if you remember, it was a 3-and-out, but they threw the ball deep 3 times in a row.
Devontae Glover 1 for 5 throwing the football.
Stefan Eugene, Bob, is in at running back number 40. Watch him. Watch for him.
2 running backs, flanking quarterback Devontae Glover right up the middle. I think he was so surprised that he was so clear that he didn't get the good shot on Glover, who throws it out of bounds.
There's the Beaufort Bowl, Bob, right there. Look at that. That is a beautiful battery at Battery Creek High School.
Sophomore Minyat Dang Lee, 5'8", 160-pound nose tackle there, was so open coming through. He was surprised he had that kind of an open lane to get Glover. Did it ever happen to you as a linebacker at Penn State where the lane was so wide open you forgot to tackle the quarterback on the other end of it?
No, that never happened to me, Bob. That and I never had a penalty called against me.
Oh, the memory is the first thing to go, isn't it?
It is too. Well, what happened on that play, Bob, was that it was going to be a screen to number 40, and they let the defensive center or the middle guard come right up the middle unblocked. They should have at least checked them. So it was a missed assignment, and that's what led to an intentional grounding penalty.
So a big penalty against Whale Branch.
Loss of 15 yards and a loss of downs. Or 10 yards.
And they've penalized them more than that. Now we've got a timeout call by Whale Branch. Jerry Hatcher wants to discuss his options. He is second and about a mile to go. That's a ServPro timeout. ServPro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
Sports TV.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
We are back at the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl. Covert Aire, keep your cool this season. They're highly trained technicians here to take care of your heating and air conditioning needs 24/7. They have penalized Whale Branch all the way back to their 25-yard line. It is first down and 25 to go.
Well, Bob, it looks like the officials have taken over the game. It gives me a chance to call their names out. It's Kevin Parrott is the umpire, number 9. He's in one of the black caps. He's from Charleston, South Carolina. The biggest game he said he's ever done is tonight's game. The back judge, Bill Lambert, 16 years out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Back down here in South Carolina. Line judge is Joseph Richardson from Charleston. The linesman David Odom from Bamberg, South Carolina. And the referee, as we mentioned earlier, is Greg Rollins, 18 years from Greenwood, South Carolina. He's been doing high school football here in the great state of South Carolina.
That's terrific, the effort that these guys make. My father was a high school official for 30 years, and every Friday night on the road to somewhere. See the Covert Aire trophy, the Bluffton Bowl that will go to the winner of tonight's game. Devontae Glover, ball is loose on the snap. We got a fire drill there, and Glover just falls on it. It'll bring up second and long.
Looks like it was going to be a misdirection play, and somebody went wrong. Either the guard and tackle or Glover went in the wrong direction, and that's what led to the fumble. Looked like a little bit of fumble-rooski there.
It looked like they might have had something thought up. That right guard kind of pulled around a little bit quick as we're down under 25 seconds, and I don't think Whale Branch is in any hurry to do anything except maybe throw one big long one. And although Glover looks over his shoulder at the official, says, do we have to snap it? We're down under 10 seconds, and I don't think they're going to play anymore. Nope, the Battery Creek guys are headed toward the locker room. We are counting down to zeros in the first half of the Beaufort Bowl here at Dolphin Stadium, with the Battery Creek Dolphins leading the Whale Branch Warriors 15-0 in the Beaufort Bowl, sponsored by Covert Aire.
On WHHI Sports TV.
New Innovia Touch Carpet is made with nature-based fibers that repel liquids and spills while holding their color for years of fade-resistant beauty. And it's on sale now at Carpet One Floor and Home for up to 50% off. Don't skip your chance to go walking on sunshine with the Novia Touch. Carpet One, we've got you covered.
I'm here with head coach of the Battery Creek team, Coach Schumann. Coach, you're already up 15-0 in the first half, so what are you expecting to do to keep this lead in the second half?
Oh, we want to keep doing what we're doing. We're playing good mistake-free football. Guys are playing hard. We're playing aggressive. We just want to keep doing what we've been doing and put this one in the win column.
All right, thank you so much.
Bob Stevens back with Mike Covert and Chuck Zapek. We are here in Beaufort at the Beaufort Bowl, 15-0 Battery Creek on top. Michael, your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, I thought the first half went off pretty well. It was hard fought, really a defensive deal. Except for those two scores right there we just saw. But hey, us big guys in the middle getting it done. That's what it's all
guys down
about.
in the trenches are dominating this game, aren't they?
They definitely are. Definitely are.
Well, it's a backyard brawl, Mike. Beaufort ball right here between these two teams. What do you think about the offense for Battery Creek with Crittenden running the ball there at the end of the second quarter?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm obviously, who cannot be impressed with Crittenden? I mean, the kid has got skills beyond his age. And once he comes in to his own, once he figures out what his body's all about, gets a little more beef on that body, he's going to be something else. But I tell you what, I'm even impressed with the play of the second string, I guess, quarterback.
Zach Mahan.
Mahan has come in and done a phenomenal job, not being the normal signal caller.
Yeah. Whale Branch had a chance early on to get a couple on the board, and great defensive stand. Again, those horses in the middle did the job for Battery Creek, kept them out, and it really turned momentum, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I tell you what, those little mistakes from the punting, the kicking game for Whale Branch right now, I think is their biggest crux. Yeah. You cannot win football games if your special teams play is going to be doing that. So I'm sure at the half, Coach Hatcher will retool them and get them some water, get them rehydrated, because it's Covert Aire hot out here.
That's right.
And second half's going to be great.
Is that locker room aired by Covert Aire?
I hope so. I hope we take care of their locker room. So.
Chuck, the big adjustment that Whale Branch needs to make in the second half to get into this game.
Well, they tried to throw the ball at the end of the second quarter, and they did. To no avail. They really just threw the ball downfield and got their speedsters on the outside to try to run the ball down. I think for them to get back in the game, they're going to have to get Devontae Glover on the edge and give him some opportunity. That's where they had some success, was running the ball, have him fake the ball and get out there on his own and make some plays. He's got the legs and the speed to do it, Bob.
Remember, it's a rivalry game. It might be 15-0 now, but that doesn't mean anything, does it?
That doesn't mean anything. You still got another half a ball to go. There's a lot of... I got a feeling both coaches, especially Schumann, being a physics teacher, going to look at the sum of all of his parts and create something spectacular. I just got a feeling.
All right. With Mike Covert and Chuck Zapek, I'm Bob Stevens. Let's go to the New River Auto Mall Drive of the Week.
This particular car starts at 475 horsepower. Alcoa 20-inch wheel, big red Brembo brake shoes, the largest in its class. A 392 Hemi, which is a 6.4-liter V8. 475 horsepower stock. It's a beast. It's a very, very fast car. Two different suspension modes on this car, a street and a sport mode, along with electronic stability control. So with the huge power in these cars, they won't really get away from you that easily. They will hold the road and keep the back end on the back, if you know what I mean. Really, really an exciting car for us, and I hope you come out and see one here with us at Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge.
I bought this. I saw it, I wanted it, so I got it. I put my hand in, cookies come out. One more time, hand in, cookie out. Shouldn't your life be that way? When you put something into your life, you should get something more incredible back out, right? How much do you make right now? If you're whispering, not a good sign. Start at TCL and get a job right now to get cookies raining down on you. Or in other words, employment, advancement, vacation, a career. Yeah, this commercial is not about cookies, it's about you. Make it happen this fall at tcl.edu/now. It's working.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm just in love with the flavor.
I get mine black. I don't want to take away from that pure taste.
So smooth, no bitterness. It's awesome. There's no other taste like it.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Have you been in the zone? Sports Zone is the area's complete source for sporting goods and apparel. Their selection of sports equipment covers everything you need for football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Plus the latest in apparel to make you look your best. Sports Zone is also the place for teams. From uniforms to trophies, embroidered items, banners, and more. Sports Zone has it all at competitive prices. Stop by 12 Johnson Way off Route 46 near the post office in Bluffton or call 837-ZONE. Get it in the zone. Sports Zone.
I'm here with the athletic director of Battery Creek, Coach Jasper. Coach, now could you maybe tell me how the whole athletic department is looking this season?
Very good so far. Obviously a big crowd tonight. It was our BC community night. We invited the military, everybody to come out tonight and enjoy the game, and it's been a great atmosphere so far.
Coach, Covert Aire is really excited about being part of the WHHI Covert Aire Bowl Series and being out here at Battery Creek. A couple of questions I had for you. One, this is a business.
Right.
How is the gate and the concessions with the economy and so forth? Are you seeing the community here supporting the school as a business?
I can tell you that we had better season ticket sales this year than we've ever had. The amount I was very pleased with that. Again, the big crowd here tonight. So again, good start for us with season tickets and the crowd tonight.
Awesome. The other thing I was going to ask you, those of us that have been around here for a long time, seen you walk up and down the basketball court for years. Your boys playing ball in Colin, who I happen to know play superstar here at Battery Creek, went to Charleston Southern. Give the viewers an update. What happened after Charleston Southern?
After Charleston Southern, he went out to the West Coast to train to possibly NFL career. That didn't work out, but he got a chance to play some Marino football. He is down in Orlando right now, West Orange High School, as the offensive coordinator, and really loves coaching. I talk to him all the time. We talk coaching all the time.
There you go.
All right, thank you, Coach Strauss. Back to you guys.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire. It's hot outside, summer's here, and it's dug in for quite a while. A couple of tips for you. Remember to change your air filter. Keep that thing clean, change it every month. Also, leave your thermostat set at a comfortable position for you and your family, and leave it. Set it and forget it, as I like to say. This summer, when the heat's outside, let's keep it outside and keep your house cool and comfortable. And remember, Covert Aire.
I don't know how it happened, but it's okay. We're ready.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The Fire and Water Cleanup Team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
We're here with the band booster president, Mr. Roberson. Mr. Roberson, how is the booster club for the band actually looking right now?
Actually, we are just so excited this year. The band has really grown. We have a great band director, and the parents showed up. We had 20-some-odd people at our meeting the other day, and we're just totally excited about what's going on. We have a lot of fundraising ideas that we're going to do this year to try to raise money for the band. So we're just excited. The band is looking good. We're looking forward to a great year with our football team. So we're just excited here at Battery Creek this year.
Could you tell me how the parents, faculty, or viewers could actually get involved
Well, actually, one of the biggest things they can do is come to the games, because us, along with the Athletic Booster Club, we're both going to have booths, and whatever they're not selling, we're selling, and vice versa. So come to the game and get something to eat. Most of all, we're going to have car washes in the community over the next couple of months. We're also going to have a fruit sale that we do every year, for Christmas. So order your fruit October, November timeframe. It'll be here in time for you to give out for Christmas presents. Basically, the kids know the stuff will be on the web. We have a website for the band and band boosters, and everything that we're going to do, we're going to put it on the website, and it's going to come home with the kids from the school, with the principal puts out the newsletter and everything.
Okay.
Coach, is there a, do you have a, Coach, listen to me.
No problem.
It's a common mistake. Do you guys have like a laundry list of items that the band is needing to raise money for? What can the business community do to help out to fulfill some of the dreams and goals that are necessary to make a high school band do what they do?
Well, to be honest with you, this year we're going to a lot of competitions. We're going to be in about 3 different competitions the first part of the year. We're also planning a joint trip with the choir. Because the band director is also the choir director, so we're going to be planning a joint trip to Six Flags for a festival where the band will perform and the choir will get to sing. So we're really looking at trying to raise money to make sure that the kids are available, have the opportunity to go on these trips and, just get them out of Beaufort to get them see some things that they don't normally get to see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. A pleasure.
Hi. We're here with the band director, Ms. Brokeborough. Now, can you just tell us real quick maybe how many members are in the band and what you all are doing this year?
Right now our band is approximately 30 to 35 students. And that's not counting our color guard, but 30 to 35 instrumentalists.
Okay, and then what are y'all doing this year? Any goals for the band itself? Or?
Yes, I've set a lot of goals for the band. First of all, to do a lot of recruitment throughout the year, travel to the middle schools to get more students involved. And it's already happening because we've been doing a lot of things positive at the school already, and every day I have more students coming to me like, hey, I dropped out of the band last year, but I want to get back in. And so we're doing that, just trying to get them out in the public, getting them performing, and just making them have a sense of pride as far as being a band member.
I'm not going to show my age too much here, but when I was in high school and coming up, band directors were kind of crusty and old and fat. But if I had a band director at my school,
not the stereotype
that
here,
was as good looking as this young lady, I might have traded football pads for a tuba or a set of drums or something like that. How long have you been in music?
I've been involved with music for a while, 24 years. So I'm kind of showing my age because I've been doing it for quite some time. But this is my 4th year of teaching, but I've been involved with music for 24 years.
Awesome. I'm only 23, so.
Oh, wow. You're just a baby.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. That's it for the halftime show here at the Covert Aire Bowl Series. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Our goal at 123 Drive Driving Academy is to help students become confident, cautious, and safe drivers.
We offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training, and we are the only driving school in the Hilton Head Bluffton area that is certified to administer the road test for students. Visit our website at 123drivedrivingacademy.com or call us at 263-5023 and mention WHHI-TV to receive $10 off your training session.
When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, please call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
It's summer and duck hunting season is in full swing. Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
We are back with the second half kickoff. Whale Branch had actually lost the toss, got the ball first. They've got to kick it to the Battery Creek Dolphins and breaking it loose and running all the way down inside the 20-yard line is Tyrone Dilbert. What a return by Dilbert. He got loose early on this one.
Look at the fake he makes here. He wants to hand it off. He turns around to give it to him, the Crittenden, and instead he turns in from a blocker to a runner. And oh my good gracious, number 33. Look at him take off and run. Put a little glide to his stride, dip to his hip, and he almost breaks it all the way.
Tyrone Dilbert goes better than 60 yards and gives Battery Creek terrific field position to open up the third quarter. They're already up 15-0, and oh, the worst nightmare for Jerry Hatcher and his Whale Branch Warriors. Crittenden gets the ball up the middle and gets nothing.
Nice job by 65 Pickney. Comes in, makes a stop. He switched numbers on us, Bob, but 65's in there for Whale Branch. 270 pounds of him. Makes a stop for only a 2-yard gain.
And just a sophomore. And already a team leader, and you don't see that a lot from sophomores. They're usually quiet, keep to themselves, but he's already moving people around and really motivating even some of the older players. Zach Mahan, the quarterback. Mahan gives it to Crittenden again off right tackle. He's down inside the 10.
Boy, Mahan looks much more comfortable running that option. You see he reads the defensive end, number 5. He goes upfield and he leaves the ball in the belly of the fullback. And that's why he's able to get a nice gain and a Walgreens, I'm sorry, it's still a third down, but a nice gain out of that play.
We haven't got anybody to sponsor third down yet. We got to work on that.
How about Chuck's Sports Beer?
There you go. Now Zach Mahan, under center. Third down, a long one. Crittenden inside the 5. That'll be good enough for a first down. They're just going to the power game. The Walgreens first down right there by Unique Crittenden.
Well, they're getting that double team on the end there. Number 85 for Battery Creek doing a great job. Isaiah Sloan coming in and laying the lumber to the defensive tackle. And that's why they're able to get as much yardage as you're getting. Nice job blocking up front.
Battery Creek trying to drop a quick one on Whale Branch and take a 3-touchdown lead. Mahan under center. Keeps the ball on the right-hand side and goes into the end zone. He'd been handing it off the first 3 plays of the drive and just kept that one rolled out and was wide open to the end zone.
Nice read. As I just mentioned, he's getting more comfortable with his read. This time the defensive end collapses, and now he takes the ball out of the belly of the running back, keeps it himself, and slides into the end zone. Nice job by Zach.
So now Mahan will give way to Ben Wallace, who will kick it up, and good. So with 9:58 left in the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl, it is now a 22-0 lead for Battery Creek over Whale Branch.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire. You know, it's hot outside, summer's here, and it's dug in for quite a while. A couple of tips for you. Remember to change your air filter. Keep that thing clean, change it every month. Also, leave your thermostat set at a comfortable position for you and your family, and leave it. Set it and forget it, as I like to say. This summer, when the heat's outside, let's keep it outside and keep your house cool and comfortable. And remember, Covert Aire.
We welcome you back to Dolphin Stadium, the campus of Battery Creek High School. They're up 22-0 on Whale Branch. And the Warriors have got to turn the tide here pretty quickly, get something going. Kickoff taken at the 10. A little room up to 20, up to the 25 before the lumber gets laid on Braxton Bowers. That was a big hit.
Speaking of the Salty Dog replay, Bob, you know, last week Mike Covert did his first broadcast with us, and he was able to sing the Salty Dog jingle successfully for us. I'm wondering how you're going to do with the Salty Dog jingle today.
We're not going there. We're not going there. We're going to wait a while.
It's initiation night, Bob.
Yeah, right. That's college, buddy. This is still high school.
We can't no hazing on the
No,
there?
there's no hazing.
All right.
First down at the 26 for Whale Branch. The Warriors had great field position for their first 3 possessions. They began inside the Whale Branch 40, then inside the 35, then inside the 35 again, and came out with nothing, and they've had nothing since then. Completed pass from Devontae Glover over to his wide receiver, Shavon Simmons, the senior. Catches the quick pass.
Well, this is something we didn't see 2 weeks ago was the shotgun formation. And this is kind of new. It's the first completion we've seen out of that for 6 yards. But in order to get back in this football game, 22 points down, they're going to have to go to something different.
Well, and you watched Glover pump it once.
Yeah.
You might see the deep pump and then try to do something deeper with the deep ball later on. Working again from the shotgun. Throws it and it in on one bounce to Simmons this time. Whale Branch working on some things before district play. There you see Coach Jim Schumann. In his 3rd season, boy, has he done a great job here at getting things going after a couple of 1-9s that they had in the past. Things were not going particularly well here, and he has come in and turned things around in a hurry, and now they expect to be a playoff contender. Made it to the playoffs, won a game last year. 3rd down, and about 6. Glover trying the little out route as he tried to hit Michael Dantzler, but overthrew it. And it'll be 3 and out for Whale Branch.
Well, you can see the timing just isn't there. And he's got some receivers that are open momentarily, but he can't deliver the ball in time.
Early season kind of thing for Whale Branch, although this is already their 3rd week. Whale Branch now at punt formation. Good snap this time. And they get a great bounce taken by Crittenden at his own 37. Trying to get some running room. Breaks one tackle. Breaks a couple of tackles. Unique Crittenden is almost off to the races. What an effort.
Well, Crittenden may be another D1 player to come out of Battery Creek. You'll see here, he's able to dance his way. He runs and changes his field by breaking the tackle, and that's a tough tackle that he got out of number 50, out of his grasp. And now he's able to race downfield and make a decent game out of it.
Coach Covert gave up on the play. He thought he was down.
Yeah, I was looking, it's kind of like coming out of turn 2 there, and looked like Crittenden's knee was down, but that Salty Dog replay showed he was good to go.
First down for Whale Branch at the 45, or for Battery Creek at the 45 of Whale Branch. Dilbert the ball carrier there, and he is stopped.
That was Elijah Green, the guy that missed the tackle on the punt return, comes up there, and now he lays the helmet and the plastic right on him.
Also Merlin Williams in on that tackle. So it'll be 2nd down and about 11. Keeping you cool this season, Covert Aire. They're highly trained technicians here to take care of your heating and air conditioning needs 24/7. We sure appreciate them sponsoring the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl. We're going to hand out the Beaufort Bowl trophy at the end of this game. It is a monster. Only a guy like Mike Covert could handle it and get it down to the field. Here we go. Whale Branch. A good run there by Darren Peaks of Battery Creek.
a lot of credit this time, not only to the offensive line sealing it to the inside, but also to Mahan by making the proper read. And that's what makes this little triple option play go. Looks like a simple thing, but really it requires execution by the quarterback.
Yep, Darren Peaks gets the Walgreens first down. We've got a player down on the field for Battery Creek. We're going to take a quick ServPro timeout. ServPro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
WHHI Sports TV.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
Ram 1500, Motor Trend Truck of the Year, V8 Hemi, 22 miles per gallon. We're American-made products here. Bad credit, no credit, everybody drives. Come see me, Alexis James. I'll get you a great deal, $10,000 off, right deal, right here, right now.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
That's it.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, a kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
It's summer and duck hunting season is in full swing. Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
Battery Creek right guard Seth Priester has been helped off the field by a couple of his teammates. Looked like a lower leg injury. Now Battery Creek gets it going again on 1st and 10. Zach Mahan keeping the ball over on the left side.
He's running it really well. I mean, I know you covered Oklahoma football there for a while. Are you used to seeing this triple option, aren't you, Bob?
Yeah, it's not pure triple option, but he's making a read and then deciding whether to hand it off or keep it, and has made good decisions. When they have run that option, I can't remember any time where they've been stuffed, so it has not been read well by the defense.
You're going to have to give us some Barry Switzer stories, man, down the road there, Bob, on air. I'm looking to hear about them.
Alex Korn, or rather Michael Reyes jumping across for Battery Creek. They'll take a 5-yard penalty. Something you don't see very often, fellow lineman coming over, tapping him on the shoulder, saying, "That's okay, we'll get the yards, we'll make it all happen." Usually they walk away, they don't want to say anything, do they? The quarterback's the last guy he wants to see is that lineman who jumped offside.
Well, Battery Creek is up 22-0. I want to thank our welcome committee here with the principal of Battery Creek High School, Edmund Burns, and also the athletic director who we've had on air already, John Drafts. We want to thank him for such nice accommodations for tonight's games, Bob.
It's been terrific. Crittenden trying to get out wide on 2nd down and 11, and he busts a couple of tackles. He's still on his feet. He's going to get one other Walgreens first down. What a play by Unique Crittenden.
He's really got some fight. little fight and bite in here. Looks like he's been taken down 3 or 4 times, and he's able to keep his balance. What great strength in the lower body. It allows him to continue for that Walgreens first down. He looked like Joe Frazier to me a little bit. I saw Joe. I'm from Philadelphia, you know. I used to watch Joe Frazier work out, jogging down Cheltenham Avenue.
A gain of 14 for Unique Crittenden, who now has 88 yards and 10 carries unofficially. 6 minutes left in the third, and Battery Creek on the march. There's Tyrone Dilbert up the middle. Not getting much, and then, before anything gets out of hand, one of his linemen goes to settle him down. It's walking back. He'll be okay as they look toward the sidelines.
Well, not only are they advancing the ball now, Bob, they're eating up some time,
Yeah.
and it's making it very difficult for Whale Branch to get back in this football game trailing by 3 touchdowns.
New River Auto Mall has it all. Over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location. We've got a timeout on the field, a Surf Pro timeout, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. You're watching the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl
on WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service. And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
Definitely Dunkin'.
It's always Dunkin'. Nothing but Dunkin'.
It tastes awesome. It's my absolute favorite. I run on Dunkin'.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Tyrone Dilbert being helped off the field by one of his teammates. Looked like it might have got stuck in the ribs, got the wind knocked out of him. He's going to go over and have a seat. Battery Creek will set up now with a 2nd and 10. Dilbert got nothing on that carry. But they are deep in Whale Branch territory, trying to put this one out of reach. The give is up the middle to Darren Peaks. Peaks, the third back in this trio, has played well tonight.
Yes, watch him follow number 73 right up the middle there. Number 73 is Jonathan Wright, 6 feet, 285 pounds. Some pretty good size there, Bob. I think if I was the offensive coordinator, I might run behind him too.
You played linebacker at Penn State in the 70s at what weight?
Well, I played it at 210, but
at 210.
I also played offensive guard, Bob.
Okay, at 210. Yeah, these guys are 285. All right, third down. The pitch going out to Peaks, trying to shake loose, but is rustled down by Merlin Williams, the 6'2 junior.
That was smoked out by Michael Danzler, number 10. You see him, the senior comes up here, makes a nice play back in the back.
Yeah, chases him down so that Williams can get him after that. So we are now 4th and 10. And I don't think there's any doubt that Battery Creek is going to go ahead and go for this. Now going from the pistol formation for the first time.
Yeah, watch 87.
Zach Mahan, rather, pitches it back to Crittenden. Crittenden tried to just get an extra helmet on a defender and get the mismatch there so he could make some yardage. And he gets a few. Works out as well as a punt because Whale Branch is still going to be deep in their own territory.
Yeah, I like that call a lot. You know, they go back there, and it's the old offensive coordinator play where you want to make it look like you're going to pass and run the ball, which just about every offensive coordinator wants to do at the high school level. They want to make you think that they're going to pass, but they really don't mean it.
All right, you're Jerry Hatcher. What do you do now? You're down 22-0. You haven't run the ball very well. You haven't thrown the ball very well.
Well, I'd get number 40 into the game, get the ball to him a few times. Stephon Eugene, see what he can do back there. The other guys are looking a little bit tired right now.
Again running split backs. Devontae Glover pitches it out to Braxton Bowers. Bowers, a big part of the offense in their first 2 weeks. This is just his first carry in tonight's game.
Sure, gets a good block by number 4, Shimon Simmons on the outside. That's the reason why he was able to get some extra yards. Also, a nice job by the tight end, Mark Hatcher, the junior. He's able to help him get downfield. And number 14's right in there. I'm sorry, that's for Battery Creek. But good job by the offensive line at Whale Branch.
Second down on about 3 after the gain of 7 by Bowers. 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right as they open up the formation. No tight end. Pitch to the left. Bowers gets it again, but 3 Battery Creek Dolphins are all over him, and Bowers is stopped for maybe a loss of a yard.
God, 79, Tyler Cochran, 6'4", 220 pounds. He looked like the Mad Stork. Remember the Mad Stork, Bob?
Ted Hendricks.
I played against him.
Yes, you did.
In college and pro.
Now, was he really mad?
He was.
Did he play?
I'll tell you what, he's 6'9", about 260 pounds. I don't know if he was mad, but
they called him Stork because he had a wingspan, didn't he?
He did,
yeah, he certainly did. All right, third down and about 4 for Whale Branch. They need to just start to sustain something here. Late in the third quarter, down 22-0. Glover fakes it into the line. Oh, can he get it go before he fell down? No. So Devontae Glover, for all intents and purposes, sacks himself on third down. Whale Branch is going to be forced to punt from deep in their own end.
Look and see what he does here. And what happens is he doesn't have quite the leg strength yet.
Just tried to change directions and couldn't make it happen. Flu shots now available at every Walgreens store. Every day at Walgreens, there's a way to stay well. Whale Branch back to punt. Oh, standing in his own end zone. Bad snap, but he does have time to get it away. Battery Creek trying to work on a return. Crittenden will watch it roll out of bounds. That turns out to be a great punt. And it gets them across the 50-yard line where Battery Creek will take over at their own 45.
Ben Wallace, number 12, the punter, acts like a shortstop there, scoops it up and is able to get the ball not only down the field but out of bounds without any return.
So Whale Branch Battery Creek in charge and with the football just on their own side of midfield as we count down the final moments of the third quarter. Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at the South Beach Marina. Get your Salty Dog t-shirt and Salty Dog t-shirt or at the Salty Dog t-shirt factory or anytime on saltydog.com. Battery Creek with the football on their own side of the 50, up by 22. Crittenden gets the ball, but boy, he had company in a hurry. Max Ford, big defensive lineman for Whale Branch. There's Jerry Hatcher.
Jerry's the defensive coordinator and also the head coach, making the calls from the sideline. You know, he did a great job last year of losing the first game to Bluffton, coming back and beating Hilton Head High School 29-28, and then going on to win that first playoff game for Whale Branch.
And beating a Battery Creek team that then went to the playoffs in AA. Zach Mahan, still under center, gives it to Crittenden. Crittenden trying to make something happen. He's magical, but there were just too many Whale Branch Warriors chasing him down there.
Yeah, that's what their middle linebackers, I talked about them before, 40 and number 50, 2 bookends. 50 this time, Elijah Green. He comes in, he's only a sophomore.
Isn't that something?
A big stop for a loss. Well, there's 14 players on this team that are only freshmen and sophomores. So they have a very young team.
So third down and 8, and they're going to let the clock run down to end this third quarter. The Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl here on WHHI. Battery Creek on top of Whale Branch, 22-0 at the end of 3.
On WHHI Sports TV.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota from Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
New Innovia Touch Carpet is made with nature-based fibers that repel liquids and spills while holding their color for years of fade-resistant beauty. And it's on sale now at Carpet One Floor and Home for up to 50% off. Don't skip your chance to go walking on sunshine with Innovia Touch. Carpet One, we've got you covered.
Fourth quarter at Dolphin Stadium, the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl. Battery Creek on top 22-0. For 7 years, H&H Auto has been voted #1 for service, collision repair, and sales by the Island Packet and Hilton Head Monthly. Zach Mahan going up in the air, and it is nearly caught. Battery Creek nearly made something happen to Raheem Cooper there. Zach Mahan airing it out.
Yeah, on first down after a timeout, they come out and they go for the bomb.
Cooper might have had a step there. But now it'll be 4th down and 8 for Battery Creek.
Raheem liked to have that in his highlight reel, the senior.
All right, Zach Mahan back to kick.
Maybe.
We have seen him kick it right-footed. We've seen him kick it left-footed. We haven't seen him fake it yet. He kicked that one, but we've got a flag on the play.
Have we seen him throw it left-handed yet?
We've had a timeout called by Battery Creek. Let's take a quick timeout, a ServPro timeout. ServPro Beaufort County helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. The Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl, 22-0 Battery Creek.
On WHHI Sports TV.
New Innovia Touch Carpet is made with nature-based fibers that repel liquids and spills while holding their color for years of fade-resistant beauty. And it's on sale now at Carpet One Floor and Home for up to 50% off. Don't skip your chance to go walking on sunshine with Innovia Touch. Carpet One, we've got you covered.
Back in Beaufort, where Zach Mahan does decide to kick it after the timeout and kicks it deep, and Whale Branch will have to start from inside their own 20-yard line yet again.
Well, Bob, Whale Branch hasn't had much to cheer about tonight, but I think certainly Battery Creek has. We watched the cheerleading head coach Lydia Williams and Angie Landon, the junior varsity cheerleader coach, do a little demonstration for us at halftime. We certainly appreciate it, and so have the players, because they're up 22-0.
They are. Battery Creek trying to even up the series in the Beaufort Bowl between these two schools. Battery Creek the winner, or rather Whale Branch the winner a year ago, 13-7. There's the trophy that Mike Covert will get to hand over to the winner at the end of this game.
Did you pose for that, Bob?
No, I have a Heisman pose that's actually a little different than that. Yeah. Whale Branch with the ball. Devontae Glover back in the shotgun. Just kind of swings it out this time. Trying to get it to their speed guys in space. He does that. Ezekiel Carter getting that pass. And picking up about 6 yards.
You're right, Bob. They haven't had much success in between the tackles. Now they get it out on the corner, and not only are they able to pick up some yardage, but the good thing about it is you got to have the opportunity to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
2nd and 4. Flu shots now available at every Walgreens store every day. Walgreens, there's a way to stay well. 2nd down and 4. Really one of the few times Whale Branch has been in a positive yardage situation where they can actually decide what they want to do. Glover juggles it, now goes up top, and it's nearly intercepted. Defensive play there by Battery Creek's Terry Jeanette. The pass was intended for Siobhan Simmons. Simmons ended up almost having to play DB there to knock it away. 3rd and 4.
Well, Glover doesn't have the strongest of arms.
No.
I'd like to see him get on the corner, though, and get his legs underneath him with running the ball, and then use that to propel the ball downfield. I think it'd be a better way for him to throw it.
Whale Branch is called a timeout. Butler Chrysler Jeep Dodge, your All-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. We've got a Serve Pro timeout.
On
The Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl. It's 22-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Stokes Brown Toyota is the premier Toyota dealership in all of the Lowcountry. It's time to drive a Toyota. Bob Stevens, Chuck Zapek, and Mike Covert here at the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl between Battery Creek and Whale Branch. And with a 3rd down and 4, did Whale Branch finally move the chains? It appears they have done it. A Walgreens first down.
Great job by that interior line for Battery Creek, not allowing much yardage all night. This is the first time they've allowed a first down. So
Stefan Eugene, a guy you've been waiting to see get the ball, gets it up the middle that time and gets the first down out to near the 25-yard line. Just over 10 minutes left. Whale Branch going to have to pull a rabbit out of its hat and then some here to get back in this thing. Devontae Glover gets the snap, throws it deep, juggled. The battle for the ball is won by neither player, although they both put up a good fight for it. Jamar Scott for Whale Branch, and that is Jeanette again, Terry Jeanette for Battery Creek.
nice ball, good spiral. Just didn't have the man open, but he had the ball right on the money. Unfortunately, there was a defender from Battery Creek there to knock it down.
So 2nd and 10. Whale Branch may be committed to pass the rest of the way out. Chance to work on that part of the game.
Sure.
We've had a stoppage of play now. An extra whistle gives us a chance to tell you you can reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com. We're going to give away the Lava 24 Player of the Game, most valuable player at the end of this game. Got any ideas?
It's a good question.
Start pondering that, gentlemen. Yeah.
I'll have to check with Mike Covert. Yeah.
Mike's got he's ready to cast his ballot. All right, that's good. All right. Devontae Glover fires it, gets it completed. Whale Branch going to get a first down, as that is just the third pass completion for Devontae Glover in this game. A Walgreens first down.
That's a nice catch by number 87. I think that's Carmen Miller that makes the catch.
So Whale Branch showing a little life late. Another Walgreens first down. Under 9.5 left. There's plenty of time left in this game. Now Glover surveys the Battery Creek defense. That great linebacking core that we've been talking about in this game. Glover flushed out of the pocket, goes to his right, down the middle, and it's dropped. Jamar Scott had 6 points in front of him. Forgot to take the ball.
Bob, this is my point. Watch Glover now, how his accuracy increases as his feet get underneath him and he gets running with the ball. And now the ball is much more accurate, right on the money. And as you just said, a missed opportunity for a touchdown.
Jamar Scott had 3 steps on the defensive back. We've had a timeout called by Battery Creek. gives us a chance to take a Serve Pro timeout, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. It's the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl with Battery Creek on top 22-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision to mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service. And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
$22-0 Battery Creek leading Whale Branch. Some happy souls over on the Battery Creek side. And we've got flags very quickly, or at least a stoppage in play. I didn't see a flag come down. Everybody might not have quite been set. Yeah, we got an offside call against Battery Creek. That'll make it a little easier for Devontae Glover. Set him up 2nd and 5. For 7 years, H&H Auto has been voted #1 for service, collision repair, and sales by the Island Packet and Hilton Head Monthly. Just under 9 minutes left.
Well, Bob, this has been rivalry week here in Beaufort. That's why we had the Beaufort Bowl being played tonight, but Whale Branch is on the short end of it. Last year, they pulled off a surprising victory.
Next week, we're going to go north and south. Battery Creek comes to Hilton Head High. Devontae Glover flushed out of the pocket again. He's in a little bit of trouble. He throws it short and not caught by the back. Michael Dantzler coming out of the backfield there.
87 makes a good defensive play. Once again, I think that's Corman Miller. We don't have an 87 on our roster.
Isaiah Sloan was the one who was in pursuit.
Yeah.
And then Crittenden, the other linebacker, 87, was in on that play as well. So now on 3rd and 5. Whale Branch got to do something right here. Devontae Glover, 195-pound junior, was the top quarterback in South Carolina State's quarterback camp this summer. So he's got some skills. Now on 3rd and 5. Takes the snap, throws high, and not quite grabbed. Whale Branch trying to make something happen there. That was the receiver who caught the pass last time they had the ball for Whale Branch.
Yeah, unfortunately,
he didn't catch this one.
He throws a strike right where you want to put it. 2 hands.
Good effort to go up and get it. Got to bring it down. So now on 4th and 5. Whale Branch getting set to kick. Ben Wallace kicks it very high. Hits once and then takes a Battery Creek bounce and is finally downed by Devontae Glover. Devontae, an up man on the punt team, has to down it to avoid any further damage, and now Battery Creek will set up just inside their own 40 with 8:16 left.
Well, they put Devontae Glover, the quarterback, there as an up back. Typically, you don't put your quarterback there to cover kicks. I think what they did, though, is they had him back there with an option of calling a potential a run or pass out of that play.
Glover has also been the punter and faked punts, and he has also done the one-step kick out of that formation as well. Zach Mahan heading straight up the middle, as Battery Creek would just love to eat some clock right now. That's Darren Peaks. And Peaks may be cramping up just a little bit. Still a warm night, not nearly as hot as it was earlier this weekend, or this week. Peaks is on his feet. He does not want to come out of the game. I'm getting some playing time. Keep me in, Coach. Coach says nope. Replaces him with Alterell Chapman. Chapman now a split back with DeMarcus Gadsden as they're getting second-team running backs in the game and getting them some plays. And Bowers takes that one.
Really impressed with Zach Mahan, the way he was running that offense for Battery Creek. After the first quarter, he had the first quarter jitters, and then he's come in and he's running very effectively, running that veer option.
That was Alterell Chapman, and we've got an injured Battery Creek player down. Looks like a leg cramp for one of the linemen for Battery Creek, so we'll take another Serve Pro timeout, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. Serve Pro. This is the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl, 22-0. Battery Creek leads Whale Branch.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
Hey, I'm Alexis James. I'm here with the 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Unlimited. That means there's absolutely no limits. The greatest off-road vehicle on the market. Holds its value the best of any other vehicle in America. Come see me, Alexis James. Right price, right here, right now.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
State officials urge complete evacuation. Severe flooding is expected.
It's okay. We're ready.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The storm response team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
The Battery Creek player being helped off the field. Minyat Dang Lee, the sophomore, has made a couple of good plays. Young player getting some playing time later on in the game. Looked like he either cramped up or might have pulled a leg muscle there, and they get him off the field. On third down, a long 6, short 7 for Zach Mahan and the Battery Creek Dolphins. Now the pitch wide. Unique Crittenden back in the game, breaks a couple of tackles, gets across midfield, and gets the first down.
Wow.
That's a Walgreens first down for Unique Crittenden.
That's a running back that is just a different horse. He's able to break back tackles in the backfield, has the speed, churns forward. Great job by Unique Crittenden.
And by my count, that gets him over 100 yards in the game. So he's got a touchdown, he's got over 100 yards. Unique Crittenden, a nice Friday night's work. First down for the Dolphins as they try to run some clock and protect this shutout. Handoff right straight up the middle to Tyrone Dilbert. Dilbert has a touchdown. His was a 29-yard blast early in this game, the first score of the game. Crittenden scored from 17 yards out. And then the quarterback, Zach Mahan, kept it for 2 yards.
50, Elijah Green made that tackle. One of those two inside linebackers that have been calling their names and numbers all night, Stefan Eugene and Elijah Green.
And now Zach Mahan under center with a 2nd and 7. Well, looks at both of his backs, busted play, and yeah, good thing he didn't get busted up there as the Whale Branch pressure gets to him and knocks him back across midfield.
Well, that's number 40, just who we were talking about. See him comes up on a blitz. Nobody picks him up, but he has the speed to get back on top of the quarterback in a hurry. And he gets credited with a sack.
Eugene and Merlin Williams making the play there. So now it's going to be a 3rd and 12 for Battery Creek. They have it all at the New River Auto Mall, over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location. Jerry Hatcher watching from the Whale Branch sideline. 3rd and 12. Oh, great little play over the middle. And for a first down, that was well disguised, and Isaiah Sloan, the big tight end, gets a Walgreens first down for Battery Creek.
Oh, yeah, you got to give some snaps to the quarterback coach, Harry Sprouse, for calling that one, and offensive coordinator, Simeon Fess. They've got those linebackers coming up and stuffing the run. Now they decide to just hit the tight end right over the linebackers who are up on the line of scrimmage. Nice call by the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coaches for that first down.
Isaiah Sloan comes to the sidelines, gives us a chance to tell you to keep your cool this season with Covert Aire. Their highly trained technicians are here to take care of your heating and air conditioning needs 24/7. We are under 5 minutes to go. Battery Creek on top 22-0 and with the football and driving again at the 35. Handoff inside. Battery Creek just content to run some clock here late in the game.
Well,
oh, good play by the linebacker, though, for Whale Branch that you've been talking about so much in this game. That was Elijah Green, number 50. Seen a lot better effort out of Whale Branch than Jerry Hatcher saw last week against Hilton Head. He was very disappointed with his team, the way they played, particularly in the first half against Hilton Head. Now the give to DeMarcus Gadsden, the sophomore. He gets a couple more. They're wearing them down. Third down and a little less than 5.
Battery Creek is content to run the ball up the middle, eat up some time here, right behind Jonathan Wright, 73. They've been following him all night.
You saw the Battery Creek trainers working on Isaiah Sloan, keeping him stretched out. It's not as hot as it was earlier this week, but these guys have put out an awful lot of effort. Now Zach Mahan keeps it this time after faking the handoff, and he will go for what looks like first down yardage. Another Walgreens first down. They move the chains. They keep the clock running with 3:20 left. Walgreens has flu shots available at every store every day. At Walgreens, there's a way to stay well.
Oh, this is a running machine. I think you saw a couple of running machines back in your day, didn't you? Down in Oklahoma, didn't they used to run the football with Barry Switzer?
Sooners ran it a little bit, and I tell you what, I got to see Oklahoma State when Barry Sanders was on the bench.
Oh, my goodness.
When he wasn't good enough, when Thurman Thomas was in front of him. Now Battery Creek into the line. Yeah, Whale Branch starting to get a little testy there, and the flag is thrown. Stefan Eugene, a little extra after the play.
Well, Bob, I realize it's not ESPN, but we do have a pretty good staff here, and Tony Verga being our director tonight, we got to give him some credit.
A terrific
for that.
crew, absolutely.
Jeremy Pope is our TriCaster switch and live editor. Julian Agnew's down on the sidelines doing the sideline camera and audio feed. Ty Brown replays and audio switcher. We had Kayla Lowe down on the sidelines. Will Wareham up here, Beaufort Sales. He's helped get some sponsors here. And who are we missing tonight? Wayne Morris, our general manager. He's
the boss took the night off. I'm trying to figure that one out. Bulldozing up inside the 10-yard line after the penalty on Stefan Eugene is Darren Peaks. Peaks back in the game for Battery Creek. He'd like to have a little taste of pay dirt before the game is over, as Zach Mahan comes over to talk to Jim Schumann. Battery Creek trying to put the hay in the barn here with 2:06 left.
Bob, we still haven't come up with a Lava Fit and 24 Fitness player of the game yet, most valuable player.
We got to keep it a surprise. We'll take the vote after the
Nate
game is
Dixon's
over.
waiting to hear.
They'll find out.
All right.
We'll tell them when the game is over. We'll give the award. We don't want to blow it early. Somebody else might do something special here. Oh, we got some movement in the interior line.
Well, that was the guy I was going to vote for, 73. I think he's done a great job, Jonathan Wright. I did not vote for an offensive lineman after tonight's performance. They've just have rolled down the field since the first quarter.
I'm kind of torn between two. I'm down to my final two.
Okay.
And I haven't decided yet.
Does he play for Battery Creek?
Yeah. Okay. I think that one. That's going to be pretty obvious. 1:23 left. Zach Mahan keeping it. He's at the 10. He's inside the 10 and then gets shoved back. Well, he has taken a beating in this game. There's our brain trust.
Yeah. There's Tony Virgo on the left, and Will Wareham on the right.
That's
doing a great job as we've expanded through the Lowcountry into Bluffton and Beaufort and Hampton counties.
Looking forward to next week's game when Battery Creek comes down to Hilton Head to play the Seahawks. Should be a good one.
Yeah,
Battery Creek's going to be riding high after winning the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl. We're inside a minute now. Zach Mahan. They're going to try to get one more in on 3rd and 9. Gives it to his back up the middle, up to near the 5-yard line. But that's not going to be nearly enough for a first down.
Wow, the head coach is not only going to be happy that he won this game tonight for Battery Creek. That's Jim Schumann, but he's also the defensive coordinator. I think he's going to feel extra special because he's throwing a shutout, Bob.
He's going to get the shutout, too. 4th down and 5. There's the Dolphin. I asked some folks up here, what is the Dolphin's name? They said nobody had ever asked. How about that? Well, Flipper's happy. The Dolphins are winners. They have won the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl. They have squared the series with Whale Branch. Battery Creek wins it 22-0. The Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl has a winner, and it is the Dolphins of Battery Creek.
On WHHI Sports TV.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire. You know, it's hot outside, summer's here, and it's dug in for quite a while. A couple of tips for you. Remember to change your air filter. Keep that thing clean, change it every month. Also, leave your thermostat set at a comfortable position for you and your family, and leave it. Set it and forget it, as I like to say. This summer, when the heat's outside, let's keep it outside and keep your house cool and comfortable. And remember, Covert Aire.
I bought this. I saw it. I wanted it, so I got it. I put my hand in, cookies come out. One more time. Hand in, cookie out. Shouldn't your life be that way? When you put something into your life, you should get something more incredible back out, right? How much do you make right now? If you're whispering, not a good sign. Start at TCL and get a job right now to get cookies raining down on you. Or in other words, employment, advancement, vacation, a career. Yeah, this commercial is not about cookies, it's about you. Make it happen this fall at tcl.edu/now. It's working.
Our goal at 123 Drive Driving Academy is to help students become confident, cautious, and safe drivers.
We offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training, and we are the only driving school in the Hilton Head Bluffton area that is certified to administer the road test for students. Visit our website at 123drivedrivingacademy.com or call us at 263-5023 and mention WHHI-TV to receive $10 off your training sessions.
When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, please call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
Have you been in the Zone? Sports Zone is the area's complete source for sporting goods and apparel. Their selection of sports equipment covers everything you need for football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Plus the latest in apparel to make you look your best. Sports Zone is also the place for teams. From uniforms to trophies, embroidered items, banners, and more. Sports Zone has it all at competitive prices. Stop by 12 Johnson Way off Route 46 near the post office in Bluffton or call 837-ZONE. Get it in the zone. Sports Zone.
Back at the Covert Aire High School football game. You think these guys at Battery Creek a little happy? Jim Schumann, Mike Covert's got another little present for you here.
Coach, I tell you what, being a physics teacher, you're going to relate a lot with what we teach at Covert Aire. That we teach synergy. Synergy is the sum of the whole better than the parts. Tonight, you and the Better Creek Dolphins earned this.
Coach, the offense took charge later on in the game, but I really thought the key to the game was when you kept them out of the end zone, those first three when they were inside the 40 to start.
Yeah, you got to give credit to our defensive guys. We struggled early in the year with defense, and I challenged them to play better defense, and they stepped up. Anytime you shut out anybody, no matter who it is, that's an awesome accomplishment. You know, it gives you a chance to win, but our defense, offense, everybody, they wanted it and they took it.
Coach, did you change your strategy after the first quarter where you found yourself pinned back against your old goal?
No, we didn't. I had confidence in our guys that we were going to do what we were going to do, and we just continued to stick to our game plan, and when you stick to what you believe in, it always works.
As a defensive coordinator, I know you're ready for the running game. They came out and threw more in the second half, where it looked like you were ready for that too.
We were. We take great pride in being prepared for everything and the little things. So we expected that situation, so we prepared for it all week.
One other thing, Coach, I tell you what, some of the unsung heroes that I noticed watching up in the booth is the guys in the trenches. You can tell you've had them in the weight room, your offensive line and the defensive line. My hat goes off to those guys. What a great day.
They're the few in the crowd because we don't have many of them, and they got to go until they can't go, but they have put in the time pumping the steel. So it's glad we can finally see that paying off for them.
A big W. I know that puts a smile on your face. You guys are going to celebrate a little bit tonight, but then it's on to Hilton Head next week.
Yep, we're about 10 minutes from now. We'll start preparing because that's on to the next game.
So. Coach, what about your quarterback? What are you going to do now?
We're just going to take it day by day. You know, the best man wins, and you know it's a team thing. These guys know it's all about team, and they're going to play for each other.
Your quarterback played great tonight, but you got Smalls coming back next week.
That's just one more weapon in the arsenal. We got one more weapon in the arsenal.
Well, congratulations again, Coach. Congratulations, Dolphins, on a big win, winning the Covert Aire Beaufort Bowl. We'll be back with our MVP of the game in our WHHI sports presentation of the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series continues.
On WHHI Sports TV.
It's summer and duck hunting season is in full swing. Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
What we have here is Chrysler 300, brand new, 3.6 Pentastar, made in the US of A. 8-speed transmission, give you 31 miles to the gallon. Best in class, 8.4 touchscreen radio, backup camera, navigation, including Beats by Dre. Come take a test drive, I'll save you $2,000. Ask for Charles Manigo.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
Bob Stevens, Chuck Zapek, Mike Covert, and our Lava 24 Fitness most valuable player, Zach Mahan, the quarterback of the Battery Creek Dolphins. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tough, your first start, and things weren't going real well early on in the game. What kind of got you guys going?
We just had to execute our blocks and our plays and make the right reads. That's about it. Everything else is what happens.
Give some props to those offensive linemen.
Yeah, they did a really good job tonight. Barely any pressure on me on the throws. Great job blocking and the big gaps to the run too. Really good job.
Zach, go through the progression with us on your reads. We know you're running down the line option there and sticking the ball in the belly. What were you looking at to determine whether you ran the ball yourself or gave it to the fullback?
I was looking at the hole where the ball was supposed to be run. The guy in it, keep it. The guy not in it, it's a give. That's simple.
And once you got going, you got a lot of confidence in there. Did you make up your mind to go one way or the other running the football then?
No, it's just you got to read it. It could happen either way, give or run, every play.
Looks like you were running to the right side of the line a lot. Did you like that side?
Yeah, that's where the big boys are.
Are you calling that or the coach calling that?
Coach is calling that, definitely, not me.
All right.
Mike?
Zach, I tell you what, before we present you with this trophy, Coach, is he always this excited? Yes, okay. I can tell he's a very intelligent young man, Zach. On behalf of the folks at Lava 24 Fitness, they'd like to present you with the Most Valuable Player Award for tonight's game.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Zach Mahan, the quarterback at Battery Creek. It was a close vote with Unique Crittenden, the running back who had over 100 yards and a touchdown tonight. Great job by the backs, great job by the O-line and the D-line for the Battery Creek Dolphins. Final thoughts, Chuck?
That was just a great effort. Zach, we thought you played great, and your football team rallied behind you, and the throw, shutout, what could be better? What could be better?
Just more wins, that's it.
There you go. Well, they'll try for another win next week right here on WHHI. Battery Creek and Hilton Head will be our Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series game of the week. For Chuck Zapak and Mike Covert, I'm Bob Stevens. We'll see you next week in Hilton Head.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota from Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.